Okay, here we go. Going live. Turn on my mic a bit. I think that'll be good. Okay. Excellent. So, what are we going to do here? Working on my Dracula and Wolfie animation. Get in that mic real close. You like the tire squeal? So I got a Drac Wolfie animation coming out today at 3:30, which is in 3 minutes. So after you get done watching this live, you can check out Drac and Wolfie. Okay. How's everyone doing out there? I just have to know, what were you thinking? I just have. I want to make that mouth closed. There we go. Things here. And audio stream 128. Okay, just changing some stream settings. Maybe you could do that live, I don't know. Yeah, I think that fixed things. Hey everybody, how we doing out there? Just getting home from school on a rainy day. Hey Greggy. Got a new animation coming out today, this afternoon, here at 3 o'clock. Have I watched Twister? No, I told you I didn't. I told you in the comments. But I do have it queued. And once I'm done with Reacher, the first episode of season 1, I'm going to watch Twister. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it yet. But last night we had real Twister because our house was... there was a lot of tornado activity around us. Luckily, nothing hit us, but the kids do not have school today because there's no power. Yes, everyone check out my Dracula Wolfman animation. It's coming out 3:30 today. So as soon as this live stream's done, check it out. And I'm working on my third Dracula and Wolfman story right now. That's what this is. This is Dracula and Wolfman as they are chased out of a Texas roadhouse. I just have to know, what were you thinking? Oh, I know. I love Reacher. I know I can't stop. I make myself watch every season of Reacher on the treadmill. So both seasons I have watched while walking and it makes me want to get back on the treadmill because it's so good. I've never seen the Tom Cruise version of Reacher. I didn't even realize that was the... I was explaining it to my friend, and he's like, yeah, the movie's old. It's been out forever. And I'm like, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, episode 1, he shoots a police officer, and yikes. It's like, what's going to happen now? You know, he's a good guy. He doesn't do things that are... It just accidentally happened. So I'm very intrigued. This looks like Hot Diggity Demon and Big City Greens. Maybe. I don't take offense when people compare my work to other people's work. I get it. Hopefully weather's nicer where everybody else is. Like I said, pretty crummy, rainy, power out. We have a generator, so our power is on through the whole home generator, but a lot of people in this neighborhood are probably like, how in the world is he streaming right now? Oh, no offense. I get it. Shrek baby daddy. I love that icon. Nope, no offense taken. I don't take offense to that at all. I take it as a compliment because it means my style is somewhat recognizable. Whether there's some way that you would relate to it. Wait, if someone compared your work to someone else's, it would be Bob Ross. I don't know about that. That would be hilarious. That would be the weirdest comparison. There we go. Let's think of the weirdest possible comparisons of my artwork. Bob Ross. Remember potatoes, I know. I lost one of my drives on my computer. I lost one of my solid state drives. And I lost my potatoes, I think. Yeah. All my animations are gone. It's crazy. Yeah, I've got my little guy here. He's animated and he works. I got him so moves with my mouth, but yeah, that's the only animation I have. I don't have any potatoes. I have no potatoes for anyone. Sorry. Hopefully I can get it fixed, though. I actually forgot that I could control this guy here.
I just have to know. I just have to know. What were you thinking? What were you thinking when you did that?
Again, this is Dracula and the Wolfman getting chased out of a Texas Roadhouse restaurant. This is the storyboard phase. Got a lot of work to do. Look at Wolfman here, looks like a baby. How long does it take to do a whole animation? Depends. I know that's probably the very typical answer people say, but it depends on what, how many things I have to redraw, because a lot of things I use are symbols, and I can use them over and over again, or the poses I could use again and again. I'm always looking to make it a little bit faster, so I found the more I spend on the storyboard and break up the shots into individual shots, it makes it easier, because let's say you have a shot that's 10 seconds long, as opposed to doing a shot that is a minute long. You can see a 10-second shot I can knock out pretty quickly. The one that comes out today took me about a week. But you know the one that took a really long time? I did one. It was a parody of Mr. Beast running with. He had the thing where he was running with various amounts of money. He starts off with like $500 and a couple $1,000, a couple $100,000. I forget what it goes up to. Lots of money, bags and bags of money, and he's running. And I used the audio. I of course gave him credit for it. It was his idea. But I took the animation I did running with hamsters. Oh, that took a long time, like way longer than it was worth. It got a lot of views. Not sure if it's because of my animation or if it's because it was just Mr. Beast. But that animation took so long. So yeah, it just depends.
Quick, get in the car, just get in the car now.
It's so fun to watch these characters come to life, though. I don't either. Like, why do we do it sometimes? I think it's fun. I love to see the characters come to life, but you would never want to animate. As long as you don't have that animation bug, you're good. I love seeing. When I draw my characters, I see them moving and talking, and I really do see them as living, breathing characters. Just my plain drawings, just something I draw on paper. I hear a voice, and yeah, anytime I draw a character, I think about it, what it would be like in real life if it were an animated movie. Hey, Soren. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And I've got my animation coming out, my Wolfie Dracula. I keep saying Wolfie. Whenever I do the shots or I just write little things about in my notes, I just write Wolfie Drac. Wolfie Drac. But it's really the Wolfman and Dracula. So anyways, I got a Wolfman Dracula coming out today. Oh, so Soren, just save up. You got to save up, and iPad is great. It's the only tool you'll need. It's all I use for my animations. I use the iPad and ToonSquid, and it does everything. Everything. So think about if you wanted to be an animator just 20 years ago. Like when I was a kid, I would have to buy a camera, an animation desk, one of those discs that you can turn, the special peg bar, and special animation paper. And then, once I got all that stuff, then I could start animating and learning. And you'd have to take those pages and shoot them over and over and over again. Use 14 frames per second. You know what? It's fine. Some of my really old ones I did in Flip-A-Clip, and I did it at about 14 or even 12. They were just sort of moving pictures, like just really like a moving comic strip. And it got the point across. The story was great. So, 14 frames per second. Like I said, I've done 12. And I see people out there that do like moving comic strips or moving illustrations. And as long as the story's good, it doesn't matter. It's all about story. It's your storytelling ability, the way you deliver it. Yeah. The first time I've been recommended AI slop? I am not AI. Hey, I'm not AI. That's the first time I've been called AI. Any recommendations? I was to get the iPad Pro and ToonSquid. The ToonSquid app is amazing. I can't stress it enough. I have worked with lots of different animation programs, expensive ones, all of them for the iPad, and ToonSquid is the best. Smurfs, yay! I love Smurfs. Dude, I grew up on the Smurfs, so there's no... I could totally see that. I grew up on 80s cartoons. I draw like an 80s cartoonist. Yep. All those 80s cartoons. Garfield, Smurfs, Gummy Bears. I'm an 80s kid. Hey, Arad, how are ya? You change your icon every time. And your name. Oh, they're bringing Smurfs back. I saw that. I do like the animation style. Kind of looks cool. But I get that people aren't happy about it. It's weird. Anytime you reintroduce a property, you have to update it. You have to make it look a little more modern. You have to try and get an audience and keep the existing audience. It's tough. It's a tough racket. So, hey, Arad. You created your own micronation? Okay. Are you the emperor? Are you the supreme ruler of the micronation? Are there little tiny people that you rule over? Like Thanos. You snap your fingers and just make them disappear? You're the president. Oh, okay. Ooh, well. Didn't know there was dignitaries involved with this live stream. Thank you. Ooh, very cool. But you're not AI. You're artist who creates wonders beyond normal creativity. Be proud and continue to bring visual. Oh, well, thank you. I know. I don't think you meant to say AI. I think a lot of times when you're typing in these chats, it does an automatic spell correct. So I don't... I just think things are funny. I can't help it. I don't take anything seriously. Oh, I get to be the prime minister? And what's this world called? Micronation? Is that just... What's the name of it called? It can't be just called Micronation. That's a boring name. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Superman, but there was a little tiny city that he kept in a glass container in the Fortress of Solitude. It was called Candor. And Nia. You don't capitalize your nation? You're good. Ania. That doesn't really roll off the tongue. Ania. The nation of Ania. Welcome to the nation of Ania. Yes, the old actor of Superman ended up being in a wheelchair. There used to be a whole history of bad things happening to the characters that played Superman. George Reeves, I forget how he passed away, but it was kind of tragic. He was the black and white, very old 1950s Superman. And then Christopher Reeves, that was horrible what happened. His whole life was very tragic. There at the end, he got paralyzed from a riding accident, oddly enough. After he passed, his wife died fairly soon after of lung cancer, and she was never a smoker. She never smoked. But she got lung cancer and she passed away. The Three Stooges also got hurt a lot. Yes, good point. They did. I don't think they tragically died, but they got hurt a lot. Shrek Baby Daddy's hilarious. You're cracking me up, dude. Dude or dudette. Sorry, I make that a mistake. Everyone, I just say dude.
Quick. Get in the car. Just get in the car now.
I showed my kid the Three Stooges, and did not think they were funny. I thought they were hilarious. I think they're funny, but not so much. Backup time. Well, I mean, they died not knowing how much they were worth, so they well, that was just that time of Hollywood. Another one that's always tragic is how the Little Rascals passed away. A lot of the Little Rascals led very sad lives. But old Hollywood is kind of like Hollywood today. They just got took advantage of, and you weren't paid what you were worth. Definitely a lot of people were taken advantage of in Hollywood. So not much has changed. You've got those that do really well and they make amazing money, and then you got the rest that are just begging or working as hard as they can, and they never really get their day. They got cursed by the movie director so they would save money. Like an evil curse? Yeah, so look up the Little Rascals. They had sort of a tragic life. Oh yeah, it's that's interesting. The director, or it's Ed, and Eddie. Yeah, a lot of animators, they get screwed by the system. It's bad. That is really bad. A lot of creative talent gets screwed. That hasn't changed either.
Quick, get in the car. Just get in the car now. We have leftovers. We left our food back there. Dave, who cares about the food? We gotta get out of here. Hey, this is
Soren,
not my
how are you?
fault. I didn't even want to go to Texas Roadhouse. This was your idea, not your fault. Not your fault, the whole entire thing.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say the system sucks. I mean, it's very expensive to produce these movies. I'm not defending the studios by any means, but it's a very expensive process to release these movies and the demands the actors make. It's very expensive. It's all, I don't know. I don't want to get into a whole whose fault it is. I don't know enough about it to really push the blame. It's just creatives tend to get beat up a lot. I'm always on the side of the little guy, but I'm also a realist, and I know these things cost a ton of money. And anytime money's involved, that's when things change. Especially lots of money. And that's it. I don't want to get on a whole soapbox in a fun live animation stream. Could I check your animations? Sure. If you want to send me your link to your YouTube. I don't know if you post on YouTube. That's the only way I'd be able to check them. And I'd be happy to give you advice. And I'll be nice. I'm not going to say anything negative. I would say the biggest thing is just story. Story is, you have to make the people laugh or feel something. I mean, if you're doing animations that are heartfelt, then you got to tug at the heartstrings. If you're doing animations that are comedies, you got to make the people at least get the joke or grimace. I see a lot of really good animations, and sometimes they don't do well because they don't have a point. They don't really tell a story. I think story's the biggest thing you need. Character and story. And your character should be the story. Your character should be driving force behind the story. What do I think of Shrek 5 coming out? I have no thoughts on Shrek 5. I hope Shrek Baby Daddy's in it, though. Would that not be Shrek? That'd be a different Shrek? Like a Shrek that's paying child support and visits his son on the weekend, I guess.
Entire thing is all your fault. Hey, there are those.
So animation should have meaning and an originality. Well, originality, meaning, yes. Originality can be tough. It depends what you mean by originality, because there's really no original idea. I think like what I mean is that your character should drive the story. And all the character types have already been done out there. I mean, if you think about it, let me try and think of a similar character. Like Luke Skywalker is fairly similar to Indiana Jones, is fairly similar to Jack Reacher. They're good guys. They're fighting evil, but they have their own way of doing things, their own personality, and they drive the story. Luke Skywalker can't do the same things that Indiana Jones can do, and vice versa. So, originality is a tough one. Mr. Y73 wants a shout out. Okay. I don't know why those are so exciting, but okay. Shout out. Ah! Gotta be happy to look at anyone's animations, though. But you have to let me know in your YouTube what your YouTube channel is, so. I don't know. I don't have another way of being able to see them, honestly. Yep, everyone's different, but it's really tough to be original. There's nothing that's really original. You know, a lot of movies follow like the same formula. There's a way that we like to hear stories, but the voice of the author comes out, or the director comes out in that story. A lot of stories, good versus evil, but the way the director tells that story, their voice, it will make it unique and different. A Germanic dialect or an English dialect? Well, I speak English, so English would probably be better for our country. If I'm going to be the prime minister and I need to address the people, I think we should make it English. I can speak Irish, Australian, English, Great British, some Canadian. Those are the languages I speak. I don't know what this matter to this guy here.
Quick, get in the car, just get in the car now. We have leftovers. We left our food back there. Dave, who cares about the food? We gotta get out of here. Hey, this is not my fault. I didn't even want to go to Texas Roadhouse. This was your idea, not your fault. Not your fault. The whole entire thing is all your fault. Hey, there those monsters are. Let's get them. Ah! Yeah, get those monsters. Get the monsters.
Hey, Bacon Glitch is here. Yay. How you doing, Bacon Glitch? You might be back in an hour or two. I'm not going to be on this for an hour or two. But you can watch. Hey, make sure you check out Dracula. Dracula and the Wolfman. My latest animation. It should be out right now. Why is there a Rugrat dinosaur in the team? It's a Reptar. No, it's not. It's actually supposed to be... That's funny. It's supposed to be a Godzilla monster. That's what it really is. It's not a Reptar. Too funny. Okay. Rugrats. Okay, let's see.
Quick, get in the car. Get in the car. Just get in the car now. We have leftovers. We left our food back there. Dave, who cares about the food? Gotta get out of here. Hey, this is not my fault. I didn't even want to go to Texas Roadhouse. This was your idea, not your fault. Not your fault. The whole entire thing is all your fault. Hey.
The good days when I was making Godzilla bro animations. Bruh. That wasn't that long ago. It was like, what, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks ago? It wasn't like that was years. Yeah, I used to do a lot of Godzilla animations, and then I don't know. I just like to change it up. I didn't want to be only Godzilla. I like Godzilla. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to do just Godzilla stories all the time. Kingdom of Ania. I think it's cool that Looney Tunes came out with a new TD movie, and the Coyote movie is... Oh, yeah, that'd be good. And they did another... Oh, you know what you're talking about. Yes. Something about the Earth blew up. It's a Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie. Yeah, I want to see that. I'm a huge Looney Tunes fan. It's crazy, though. They can't seem to make them as good as they used to be. It's just every time they do one. You ever see Looney Tunes Back in Action? The sort of the live action, combination of live action and animation. That was actually really enjoyable. I watched that on regular cable television thinking it was going to be awful. It was pretty good. Dinosaurs go roar. Bacon Glitch, what have you eaten today? Any dinosaurs? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. If you went into it with zero expectations, not expecting a good story or movie, it was not bad. The animation was really good too. Steve Martin was a little weird. I love Steve Martin. He's usually great in everything, but boy, that was not one of his finer. Don't know what that character he was portraying was. That was weird. Brendan Fraser. He's in a really good movie. It's on Netflix called The Whale. And he plays a very heavy set person. He actually put on a big giant fat suit. And it's what's called a bottle movie, where basically you're just in one room the entire time. The whole entire movie is filmed in one room. The whole set. It's very interesting. Very. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. If you're in for a drama, it's definitely drama, not a comedy. Oh, bacon glitches eaten, celery, pickle, kiwi, a frying pan, a sandwich, chili, and a bunch of other stuff. Put myself in there as an Easter egg? That's a good idea. I like that. That'd be funny. It's funny, sometimes people think I do face reveals. I never, hid my face. My face is all over the internet. I don't try to hide it. It's just why I can't be in an animation typically. But I think that's great, yeah. It'd be funny, a little Easter egg.
Yeah, get those monsters! Get the monsters! I just have to know.
So I just put a finger with my face on it. You guys have interesting ideas. Not saying they're bad, I'm just saying they're interesting. The trucks are going to come after them. There's going to be a couple of pickup trucks coming after these guys, but I don't have that part recorded yet. But don't worry, it's happening as they escape from Texas Roadhouse for things that Dracula did, and you'll find out. I'll find out too, because I'm still writing it. Oh, Bacon Glitch is having dessert now. Nice. Okay, friends, well, I am signing off. Thank you for checking out, and make sure you check out my new animation. It's out right now, and it looks like, where are you at, animation? Is this, that's not you. I should have had it queued up, but I don't. Oh well. Okay, artists. Make myself run away from something, one of the characters, a mirror dimension. Or I can make myself look like I'm drawing the characters. Okay, Prime Minister of Indonesia signing out. Thank you.